Hey guys, welcome back to the Sensu Pop channel. Oh, let me do my mic. One moment, guys. Hey guys, let's try again. Welcome back to the Sensu Pop channel. So today it's the second deck profile that we have for today. I'm working overtime for this, as you can see. So sorry about the hair. I really just came back from work and I just want to make a video and I want to show my face on the camera. Today we have the next deck, and this is Broly 8 by the KTM European team leader, Wim. Wim, you want to say hi to the viewers?
Yeah, hello everyone.
All right. So maybe Wim, what did you get for this deck? What was your position?
I finished somewhere between 9th and 16th because I unfortunately lost the first round of Top Cut, but my final standings after Swiss were 10th with the second best X2 tiebreakers.
Well, that's amazing. And maybe what makes you want to play this deck?
I talked about it a lot with Richard Zapp. He's one of my friends that originally made the deck. The deck has just so many options. It can go aggressive, it can go hyper defensive, you can answer everything they are doing. You don't care if you tap out because you have Xeno button to restand all your energy and punish them again on their turn. Basically, what you are doing is you are playing on both players' turns, and that's something that shouldn't happen in this game because it's really, really unfair.
All right, so is it fair to call this Broly Apes? Because there are like only 7 apes in this deck.
Yeah, but like the ape is the MVP of the deck next to Cooler. It's just so strong.
All right.
If they attack you and you drop it, you tap their battle card, you draw a card. It's a 20k double striker for 2 that taps something and draws your card. That's just insane value.
So what does this ape does? Take note, this is a very expensive monkey to buy right now. This is a double striker. If your leader card is yellow, he's playing Broly, so yes, it is yellow. At the end of the battle in which you combo with this card from your hands, you play this card. So this card combos at 2, not 1. So the difference between this one and the other Broly apes is that this one, you don't need a Bardox to evolve on top. You can just pay 2 and this guy comes out, not during your turn. You can be during your opponent's turn too. And when you play this card, draw a card and choose up to one of your opponent's battle card and switch it to rest mode. So with this ability, maybe you want to play it during your opponent's turn. All right.
Yeah, you can also play it during your own turn. Like what I would do a lot was at turn 2, I charge an energy, I swing, I combo it defensively. I combo it offensively, and then just tap whatever they have. Like against Kid Ku, I would tap their Kid Goku and swing into it, and just on their turn they attack me, I Xeno button, I drop another ape. It's crazy.
All right, and you play Planet Vegeta. That means your apes has a chance to restand at the end.
Exactly, so they cannot answer it at all, or they have to play stuff like some people cited remote serious bump against me to move my apes, or Towa could dimension banish and fluid, but most decks don't have an answer.
What about Kami?
About?
Kami.
No, nobody ever played Kami against me. But I also was playing around Kami. I would stop at 3 board. So
yeah, that's the thing with Kami, right? It's if people knows that you're playing Kami, they kind of stop at 3. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, indeed.
There. All right. So maybe, do you want to take us through your deck? What's the perfect play for you? What maybe against a popular deck? Let's say you always struggle against Kid Ku. That was what I read.
I
put in the effort to read it.
Both my losses were Kid Ku. The matchup is just horrible because they assemble just as many cards as you do, but they have 30Ks where you have 20Ks. So it's really, really hard to kill them. Like one of the games I was close, and it came down against Manhim. It came down to if he has 2 power bursts, I lose. If he has 1, I win. And he had 2, unfortunately, so he won that game. The matchup in general is horrible because they also have the Kid Goku and the android to get rid of your apes, and then you just can't do anything.
I remember when I was at Frankfurt, I had to hit the guy to give him 1 card, right? Then I have my last swing double strike to finish him off. You know what was the 1 card in his life? Negate. All right. Maybe take us through playing against Towa. What would you do?
Playing against Towa, my ideal turn 1 is charging the Bojack. So all my Beerus's are live then.
So your
And then-
Bojack and Beerus,
yeah.
most probably Bojack first.
Yeah, then I try to drop the apes in my drop, the ones that draw me cards if I remove them for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if they mirror me, I can rebuild my hand. But Towa is a very easy matchup for this deck because I draw so many cards with the unawakened leader.
Mm-hmm.
Gets me cards. Every card I play draws me cards, so they cannot really get me low. All I need against them really is to find a negate for their mirror, and then I'm safe.
All right. So you're saying that okay, Goku Black draws you card. The apes, when it is in your drop area, draws you card also. Do
Yeah,
you
the
actually
Beerus
play that
draws-
ape?
No, I've against Towa sometimes I draw it because if they kill it, I plus. They waste an attack on it, and then I just remove it to draw 2 cards against Towa. But most of the time, I just use him as discard fodder for the Goku Black. It's really I can summon him, but it came up once or something in last round of Swiss that I summoned it.
All right. So the idea against Towa is to draw cards.
Yeah. And then when they go for their Mirror Chain, you just jump out the Trickster, the Mirror, or you negate the attack, and you punish him on the following turn.
All right. So what are the other matchups? Slug, no chance. If Towa has no chance, Slug most probably has no chance.
I played a Slug in round 2. It was over in 10 to 15 minutes. He can't do anything. I just stop all his plays. I jump at them. I go on them. I Bardock tap his critters. They couldn't do anything.
Okay, so your whole idea here is to maybe give a general idea on how to run this deck. If the users they want to do something, they want to use this deck. What is the general idea of this deck?
It's hard to explain because you can play both roles. You can play it super aggressively, like.
So let's go aggressive. How would you do it?
The ideal charge turn one is always the Bojack, so that all your Beeruses come untapped into play when you charge them. Then your ideal turn 2 would be somewhere between dropping an ape, playing a planet Vegeta, searching an ape, then swinging with your Broly, untapping your energy with Senzu Bean, dropping another ape in the process. You can just keep open for playing a counter like Champa or Gohan on their turn if you're expecting something. You can summon a Goku Black, swinging with that, dropping an ape in the process, restand 1 energy. That energy then can be Senzu Bean to combo on their turn when they attack you and drop an ape. It has so many lines of play. There's not one line of play I would say this is the perfect play. Like,
Depends
every
on
turn
what
I
card
have
you-
so many options. Yeah, exactly. Depending on the situation and what you have.
All right, then defensively would be okay. You save up your energy and do a counterplay, and then you go for the game with Mira. Then hopefully Champa. Right. What about this Janimba, the draft box Janimba?
Oh, he's hilarious. If I don't see any of my apes,
Mhm.
or they kill my Goku Black, for example, and I go to 3 energy, then I can drop him for 1 if I have no battle cards in play.
Yeah, correct.
And he's just a 20k crit, and like if you put a Champa on him, that's a 30k double crit when they are unawakened. There is no way they are stopping that. It's really, really a fun card.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, thank God I bought this for it already.
Yeah, he's really fun against Towa as well.
All right. Well, why not we talk about one of the most expensive card over here? I'm not talking about SCR. I'm talking about the Ultra Instinct Son Goku. Play it for 4 energy. For the viewers who doesn't know this card, its skills cannot be negated. And when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier, return it into its owner's hands. And if it's your opponent's turn, you adding salt to his injury, you get to draw 1 more card also.
Yeah.
4 energy, counterplay, counter attack. How good is this card?
It came up a lot actually. It's if you can identify what they are going to try to do to you next turn and you just keep 4 open. The card is insane. It won me a lot of games. Unfortunately, it also cost me my top 16 game, but like for example against Towa, I just keep 4 open, they charge to 4 energy, they go for their Towa chain. I like, no, I bounce your 5 drop back to your hand. They lose their entire turn and you have a 20k on board that you can pressure them with. The next turn, they try to make the same play. They charge to 5, play the Mira again. they go up their chain, I drop 3 cards out of my 13 card hand, I don't care, and I just jump out a 7 drop, and they lose so many turns of theirs doing nothing because of all these counterplays. It's insane.
So literally just keep everything under control, and then this card deals with something that has barrier that he swings to you, and then just counter attack and bounce it back into their hands when they don't see it. But 4 cost, it's quite a lot. How do you get to this 4 cost?
You have Zero buttons to untap all your blue or your multicolors, and like most of the time it doesn't come up because I can kill before turn 4, but when it does, I usually just keep 4 open. If I identify, okay, they're going to do this to me, like if you're playing against the ramp deck, I didn't face any, but once they are at 6 energy, you might consider keeping 4 open to bounce their world piece at 7.
Okay, then that would be funny. Okay. But you kind of have to keep it open, right? Because usually they don't swing and let you have the chance to counter.
Yeah, against Shenron, you just have to keep it open.
You have to keep it open. Your Zeno button is not going to help you. One more question here is, it depends on a lot of untapping during your turn. So I guess my next question would be a lot of that 1 drop. How do you deal with those?
Nobody played it. But my leader can tap them down when I'm awakened, so I just tap them and I swing into it. My monkey can tap him. If anything else fails, Champa can tap him. So the 1 drop is not. If one opponent did play it against me, I think it was a Reddit or something against the red-yellow ape build of this. And I forgot about it, and on my kill turn, I played a Sensubin, and I was like, okay, I get to pop it. I was like, shit.
Oh no.
But it didn't matter anyway, so.
Okay. What about Kula? Swift Retaliation.
Insane. He won me so many games. The card is so strong.
So if you don't know, viewers, if you don't know what Kula does, because this card, it's the not so good version of Battering Laser, right?
I don't know if I agree to that. Like, in my eyes, it's a lot better.
3 yellow energy. If you have 3 yellow energy open and you have a mirror on board, I kind of know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I did in top 16. The first game of top 16, but we got to see each other's deck list. You have to remember this, right? So I studied his deck list, and I knew he had 2 time magics or 3 time magics, but I think it was 2. And he was playing 10-day Traitor, and I was looking in his graveyard, and I already saw he bursted 1 of them. And he was at 4 life. But he had drawn a lot of cards. He was down to maybe 10 to 12 cards in his deck. And he was at 4, and I had Mira Champa, and I had the Cooler. I was like, if I'm going to summon this Mira, and I'm gonna swing with it, if he has time magic, he will always do it, because I have a big hand. And if he thinks I have 2 Champas, he has to time magic that Mira. So I overrun the Mira, I swing with it, surely enough, he sparkings the time magic because he was stepped out. So he has to take the life as a cost. I just coolered it, and that was game. Because the first Mira, it connects without a double strike, he goes to 3. I untap it with Broly, I swing again, and I Champa it, and it was game.
But you do have quite a bit of energy, ain't it? Mira, it's 1 energy, Champa 1 energy, Cooler 3 energy.
5. Yeah, just 5 energy, that's fine.
It's good that we have games now up to 5 energy, and it's totally fine, right? Remember, there was it set 4? It was horrible. 2 energy or 1 energy and you're dead.
Yeah, set 4 Storm was a bit crazy.
You have not faced Janemba Mew.
I played 1 Janemba.
How do you do against it? Because the Mew now is not so aggressive, right?
The first game I lost because I couldn't go aggressive enough, and he was maining the remote bump, so all my apes got destroyed. Yeah, he just had answers for everything. He had all his Champas, he had his Frost's Poisons, he had the Bojack Negate. I just couldn't do anything. But then for game 2, I sided in the Vegeta making an entrance, the 2 Frosts, and 3 of the Dark Power Black Mass Saiyans, so I could just go a lot more aggressive, I could awaken faster, I could manipulate my energy faster. And he just died, because I was getting 2 aggressive starts for him then.
So so you're saying that you put Frost puts cards back into and making an entrance where you counterplay.
Yeah.
Okay, and choose 3 battle cards with 3 or more. So you just put cards back in.
Yeah, I put cards back to make my deck bigger so he cannot kill me.
All
like
right.
games 2 and 3 weren't close. I wasn't even halfway through my deck when I killed him.
All right, that sounds good. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your win, Wim. And
thank you. Nice play on words there.
So, do you have anything to say to the viewers before we end this video?
Yeah, I would like to thank Richard Zapp for talking me through some plays with his deck, as I didn't have much time to test myself. I want to thank Ultimate Guard for sending us the sponsorships package that I gave to the team. Yours is still pending, by the way, when I see you. I have it here at my house.
Yeah. Hey viewers, I'm part of a professional team, by the way.
And I want to thank all my teammates, of course.
All right, cool. I'm so proud of the team. When I saw, I got live coverage from Ayrton, and he was telling me, "Oh, Wim got top 10, and this got this, and this got that," and I was like, "Whoa, really? This is incredible!" All right, guys, this would be the end of the video. I hope you guys like the deck profile for me. I think this is so interesting. We should play it. I think I can drop by Belgium, right?
You can come to December, the finals.
Yeah.
To cheer for the team.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yep. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video. All right. Ciao, guys. Bye.
Bye.